What does that entail?
Well, first of all, it's great to see Jeff, and thanks for giving the time today for me to talk about Bowie State University and the upcoming CIAA tournament. What that means is that we are welcoming in faculty, staff, students, alumni, and friends of our tournament to Charm City. We're very, very excited to be the host university here in Maryland. This is the first time in many, many years that the CIAA has been outside of North Carolina. And so we're so happy to be bringing this historic tournament up to Maryland and to Baltimore City. And we're here in Bowie, Maryland, just south of Baltimore. And we're very, very pleased to be welcoming so many from across the nation to celebrate our amazing, talented student athletes as they compete and they take to the court and just enjoy being back together again and celebrating athletics, but also celebrating the history of our institutions. So we're welcoming everyone. It means a celebration. It's more than just about basketball. It's really about this history of our HBCUs that are member institutions in the CIAA.
There are two HBCUs, of course, within the city limits of Baltimore, four within the state of Maryland, including yours. Talk a little about Bowie's historic relationship with Baltimore, the Baltimore metro area, and how you see this event maybe taking that to the next level.
Well, we were founded in the city of Baltimore in 1865 on the corner of Saratoga and Calvert Streets. So our roots run deep in Baltimore, and that adds a special significance for us as we go to the tournament up in Baltimore. And we're very pleased that we're returning there and we get a chance to talk about our history. For over 150 years, we've been graduating excellent, talented, amazing students. And so to be able to go back and talk about that history, reconnect to our roots has great significance. I'm very grateful to the city of Baltimore for their recognition of Bowie State University and working with the mayor's office, Mayor Scott, Al Hutchinson from Visit Baltimore. They have recognized the rich and valued history that we have. And we're very pleased that we're going to have our friends from Morgan State and Coppin State. Coppin is one of the University System of Maryland HBCUs, and we're very pleased that they're going to be a part of this celebration and to come and cheer on the Bulldogs and just share that HBCU love. And so we're looking forward to seeing them when we return to Baltimore.
You know, I looked up the conference standings, and both your men's team and your women's team are right around 500. So more games to play before the tournament, but an opportunity here to finish the season strong.
Yes, definitely. We're just so thrilled with our student athletes. You know, they were off for about a year due to the pandemic. And for them to come back and have, you know, those numbers are really, those stats are very pleased and excited for them. I also take my hat off to our coaches. Our coaches are amazing. Coach Brooks has been just outstanding. He just celebrated his 200th win. He's the winningest coach in our basketball history for our men's team. And then Coach Sade Swan is amazing with our women and what she continues to do year over year. She's been with us since 2015 and she's been an outstanding leader. And we're very, very excited about the stats that they're putting up. But, you know, it's also about that student athlete model for us. Our students are also excelling in the classroom and academically. And that's first and foremost so important to us. We're a Division II school and conference, and student is the area that we underscore student in the student athlete experience. But we're very excited that we're going to take to the courts. We're looking forward to seeing our colleagues from our Morgan State campus and their students, faculty, and staff and alumni as well up in Charm City.
And I think all students, athlete or non-athlete, would be interested in some of the career events. There's a career expo, I believe, that's attached to the tournament.
Yes, there's a career expo. We also have an educational fair where we're inviting in the prospective students, high school students, and others to learn about our HBCUs, to come in and talk to our member institutions. We'll have on hand the offices from our admissions offices. Now that will be virtual for this year. We're still navigating the pandemic, and we had to make those pivots. But we expect to have a very rich turnout, and we're looking forward to talking with students who are interested in learning about our historic institutions and finding out what's very, very special about our HBCUs, our member institutions in the CIAA. What they're going to see very soon is that we have this warm, nurturing, familial feel to each of our institutions. That's the hallmark of our HBCUs, where we lift up our students, we encourage them, and we want them to explore how they can fit within our academic programs. But it's also for us about helping our students find that sense of purpose and giving back to the larger community.
I know the tournament has almost always been in North Carolina. Give us the backstory in a minute, if you can, about how the conference campus presidents, athletic directors settled on Baltimore for this year.
Well, Baltimore presented just a wonderful, exciting opportunity. Baltimore City has so much to offer, from the restaurants to the hotels, the Inner Harbor, but it also has a rich African American culture historically. We expect that we're going to have events over at the Reginald Lewis Museum, and there's so many opportunities that fit with our history as the first African American athletic conference, founded in 1912. And so it's really about connecting that history of the city and connecting that with the CIAA. And then I again have to give kudos to the legislators, to the leaders in the city.
Aminta Breaux at Bowie State University, thank you for your time.
Thank you so much, Jeff. I'm looking forward to seeing you in Charm City. Come on out and let's cheer on our teams for the CIAA.